American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, Papergo toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Don't let your spring travel start with a spring breakdown. Get fixed quick at Greg Hubler's Quick Lane. We service all makes and models. And when you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Plus free tire rotations for the life of the tires you purchase. Visit Greg Hubler's Quick Lane today. Your one-stop shop for all vehicles. At the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
Welcome to Ball State Baseball from Shebeck Stadium. The Cardinals host Northern Illinois for a 3-game series starting today from Muncie, Indiana. Ball State's currently tied for first in the Mid-American Conference with Kent State, each team standing at 10-2, and NIU playing catch-up, sitting in the 10th spot with a 3-9 MAC mark. Welcome to Shebeck Stadium. Mick Tidrow on hand from our Ball State Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network. Thankfully, you're joining us for the first of 3 this weekend here for a Friday first game in which Ball State is looking to get back in the win column. Fell last game on the road in Bloomington against Indiana. Comeback bid came up just short. They were down 7-2 entering the top of the 9th inning, posted 3 runs, and again, that comeback bid just falling short with a 7-5 defeat on the road. But when you're looking at this Ball State baseball team, 10-2 in the conference, 23-11 overall this year, 10-2 at home. This has been a very dominant team in this ballpark. And overall, they have the most wins out of any MAC team. They're tied at the top in league play with those 10 wins. Right behind Ball State and Kent State at 10-2 is Miami, who's 12-3. So they have an 800 win percentage in league play. Kent State and Ball State each have 833. Bowling Green's 11-4, just behind them, and then Eastern Michigan's in the 5 spot at 8-7. So those are the 5 teams that are currently above 500 in Mid-American Conference play. And NIU on the flip side has played better on the road away from DeKalb this year than they have at home. 9-11 on the road, 2-6 at home, 12-19 overall, and then 3-9 in Mid-American Conference play. So see how all these things play out today, but Ball State baseball is back at home after playing in Bloomington, and then they had a 3-game road trip in Ypsilanti against Eastern Michigan in which they swept the Eagles. They did play Bellarmine at home on April 1st, but they were at Akron before that in a 3-game series. They were at Xavier the weekend before as well, so it's been a while since Ball State has actually played a 3-game series in this ballpark, almost a month to the day since the Cardinals last did. It was March 14th, their last home start to a series. March 16th, the last home conference game. So Ball State's happy to be back at Shebeck Stadium and in Muncie, Indiana, and we'll try to get game one of the series against Northern Illinois. We'll talk about the pitching matchup when we come back after the conversation with head coach Rich Maloney at Shebeck Stadium. This is Ball State baseball taking on Northern Illinois on the Ball State Gamebridge Audio Network as we're live from Muncie, Indiana.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
We're back at Shebeck Stadium before Ball State and NIU take off in the first game of the series here, 3-game series weekend in Muncie, Indiana, with head coach Rich Maloney. Before we get started here, Coach, appreciate you joining us in another 3-game set, this time back at home.
Yeah, glad to be back home and certainly to be with you, Mick. We're looking forward to another MAC series, another challenge in front of us, and hopefully, we can keep trying to find a way to keep winning series.
Got Keegan Johnson on the hill today. His pitch makeup, how have you seen him start to develop and just continue to push that this year? Because we know what he's been his career, but has he kind of taken that to the next level?
Yeah, well, that's what we're trying to get him to because we think he's a next level guy without question. And he's been good. Last week he punched out 10, so he started his breaking ball started to play more on the higher end of things than average. So Keegan's what he is a fierce competitor, and he just competes like no other, and he's a very confident young man. But at the same token, there's more in that tank, and he wants desperately to get there. And obviously, I mean, he's 6-0, he's doing great, but his expectation is his bar is pretty high, and I think it should be. I think it should be. So we'll see how he does today. Northern Illinois is a good hitting team. They have 50-some-odd homers. Wind is blowing in today, but they also strike out a fair amount of times. So we'll see, can Keegan – what we really need from Keegan is a solid 6-7 innings. And that gives us the advantage whenever Keegan's pitching, if he can continue to do this. Because if you can win the first game, then you just got to win one of the next two to win the series. If you keep winning series, sweep a few, you'll be in the thick of it. You'll be at the end. You'll have a chance. So we've put ourselves in a good position thus far, but Keegan's a big key for us. We need him to really roll, and then it allows us, if he goes 6 or 7 innings, it gives us less guys we got to use out of the bullpen, which in any time you can gobble up innings with your starter. That's huge. Jacob's been doing a lot of that for us. So he had 8 innings last week, which was huge. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't win that 14-inning game had he not given us 8.
How have you seen that bullpen settle in this year?
Well, it's been interesting because we've had guys that have proven, several guys, more depth than we've had in the past, of recent past. But it's been inconsistent. So they've shown signs that they're capable of doing it, which has been impressive. So, he can do it, he can do it, he can do it, he can do it. They've all done it, 4 or 5 guys, but they've also had where they've been inconsistent. And to win championships, you need consistency. I'll give you an example. Dylan Grego last year was in part of his process, we call it chopping wood, carrying water, where he was developing, but wasn't really ready to take that next step yet. Then he goes out and gets 23, 24 pounds of muscle in the offseason, then really works extremely hard on his defense, and as the strength came, the hitting came better. He always had a good swing, but then it came better. But then the fielding came a lot better. So this is where some of those pitchers are. They're in the development phase. So for us, we just got to figure out, of the 4 or 5, I need 2 of them to really be consistent, where you know that, hey, this is what they're going to give you. If we can get 2 to jump on board like that, then we could be a really good team.
It's always good when you hear a Phil Jackson chop wood, carry water reference.
Yeah, well, We've been doing it for a long time. The 2 books that you have to read before you ever get into our program is The Hard Hat, which is about being a great teammate by John Gordon, and then the Chop Wood, Carry Water, because you got to understand the process. And, most of the guys in our program, in our history, it's been a process. So you've had Jeff Urban came the first year, he was throwing 76. Next year he's throwing 83, 83 in the summer. So that he comes back his sophomore year, which is really his freshman year because it's a redshirt year. Then all of a sudden he goes from 76 to 83, then he goes 83 to 90, and then he goes 90 to 94, 95 first-round draft pick. We've had so many of those, but it's a process. And now with the new landscape of college baseball, and college athletics period with transfer portal, those days are going to be fewer and far between because you're taking older guys is what you're playing against. So the number of high school kids that are 18 and being in a starting lineup in a D1 program is going to be they're few and far between. You have to be very, very gifted because you're going to be playing against 22, 23-year-old, who's physically more and has more game experience. So we're trying to adapt to that landscape. But right now, so like Keegan, as good as he is, he's still in that development. And there's another level for him to take, and he's going to be a guy to take it, in my opinion. But we have several guys like that. Look at Jacob Hartlip. He's a senior now, but if you look at the number of innings he pitched in his career, it wasn't that many. And now he's pitching like one of the better pitchers in the league. So that was development, and that's what we've prided our program on. We're playing a rookie today. We're playing Hebner at second base. Very talented young man. We really like him. And we decided about a week ago, 10 days ago, to give him a shot, and he's responded well. But again, he's a rookie. So in the rookies, there's growing pains. So it's kind of a fine line, but we like his skill set as well.
Appreciate you always, Coach. Good luck today.
Thanks, Mac.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So we could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Welcome back to Shebeck Stadium. Let's get you set for first pitch here today from Muncie, Indiana. Ball State and NIU head-to-head for the first of a 3-game series. And Ball State sends out the trusted Friday ace. Keegan Johnson makes his 9th start of the season. 6-0 record, 2.96 earned run average, 45 and 2/3 innings. He has 46 strikeouts to 21 walks. An opponent's batting just 188 against the left-handed sophomore. He has been fantastic and gets the ball as the Friday starter and a lefty here today. NIU lineup starts off with the catcher, Caden Kasabucky. He's in the first spot with Logan Gregorio, left fielder, batting second. Gavin Baldwin's at first base in the 3 hole, while J.P. Gauthier is in right field. Ben Lloyd, shortstop, batting 5th. Andrew Smart, the DH, in the 6 hole, while Will Couchman at second base, batting 7th. Cooper Cone, third base, batting 8th. And Charlie Parcell, the center fielder, rounds out the order for the NIU Huskies, looking for win number 4 in the Mid-American Conference. And Ball State aims for number 11.
Catcher number 15, Caden Kasabucky.
The first Ball State home game in MAC play in just almost a month. Chance to finally play here today with the wind blowing in from center field. It is a crisp 48-degree day. Sun is out. Clouds are in the background. Well, ready for baseball. Keegan Johnson throws the first pitch in, swung on and fouled off first base side at a play from Kasobucky. And we are underway from Shebeck Stadium. Caden Kasobucky, 241 batter. Has 2 home runs, 9 runs driven in as a right-handed batter. Closed stance against Keegan Johnson, the lefty. Lefty Johnson works from the stretch. Third base side of the rubber, deals the 0-1 pitch, and it's a strike on the fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Early on from Johnson. Johnson stares to his catcher and battery mate, Garrett Arnold. We'll get to the defense here in a moment. As the 0-2 pitch, grounded toward third base, fouled by just a couple of inches as Richter works it on a backhand. We mentioned Arnold the catcher, Richter's at third base here today. Dylan Grego, trusted shortstop, stays there in his normal position while Ball State slides in Braden Huebner at second base. Nick Osofsky over to first base. Blake Beavis in left, Gavin Bayless the center fielder, and Clay Jacobs in right today for Rich Maloney in his 20th overall season at Ball State. Another 0-2 pitch from the lefty Johnson, up and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kasobucky bats first, and just underway here for Muncie. Johnson from the stretch, sets at the belt, deals home the 1-2 pitch, and this one's on the inside corner, but popped foul first base side. And Kasobucky's giving Johnson everything he can handle so far. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johnson looks at the wristband. He's wearing the sleeves today. Red sleeves, pinstripes on for Ball State with the script, Ball State across the chest. 1-2 pitch misses just inside, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. NIU sporting the gray pants today with the red and black alternating colored top with the red numbers on the back. 2 balls, 2 strikes from Johnson. He rocks and fires. 2-2 pitch is lifted up. Dylan Grego right behind second base as the shortstop reaches up over his head and grabs for the first out. So it took a couple of extra pitches than Johnson probably wanted for the first bat of the game, but it's the result that he desired with a 1 out on the first bat of the game. Brings up Logan Gregorio. Left fielder has been absolutely fantastic this year for NIU. 344 hitter with 13 home runs. Open left-handed stance, and the lefty Johnson deals the first pitch fastball high and tight at 90 miles an hour. It's 1 ball, no strikes. 46 runs driven in for Gregorio this year. Waves the bat above his left shoulder. Johnson delivers home the 1-0 pitch. Dives down and outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Johnson grabs the ball back onto the rubber third base side. Looks into Garrett Arnold on the 2-ball, no strike pitch to Gregorio. Gregorio slaps it left center field. This one twirling toward the fence, and it rolls all the way there. Blake Beavis picks it up, and Gregorio takes the turnaround first and hauls into second base with a 1-out double here in the top of the first. Scoreless baseball, but NIU trying to change that with their best hitter, Logan Gregorio, lacing a double. For Gregorio this season, that is double number 12. He's first in the MAC in total bases and adds 2 more there to his total. It's now 97 total bags for Gregorio. He hops around at second base, and Gavin Baldwin bats from the right side with a slight open stance as Johnson, the lefty, flings home the first pitch, and it's a swing and a drive from Baldwin, left center field. This one dies in the air, and Bayless ranges over to grab it for the second out on 1 pitch to retire Baldwin. Gregorio holds at second, and 2 down, top of the first. Scoreless baseball from Shebeck Stadium. Brings up J.P.
Right fielder
Gauthier.
number 13, J.P. Gauthier.
He has been tormenting pitchers this year, too, with a 342 average from the right side. Close stance. Johnson kicks and delivers first pitch, and Gauthier grounds one foul, third baseline. And it's no balls, one strike. One base hit so far. Logan Gregorio, the double. Fly out from Baldwin brings up Gauthier, 2 down, top of the first. And NIU looks to strike first. No balls and a strike. Johnson looks back to second base. Nobody holding on the runner Gregorio. And the 0-1 pitch on a fastball is up and out. 1-1. Johnson looks down at the wristband. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 down. Breaking pitch misses just outside and down. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Crowd continues to file in here from Shebeck Stadium. Turned out to be an okay day to watch some baseball. 2-1 pitch from Johnson. Fastball slings into turf, down and away, 3 balls and a strike. We thought that the weather would open up this weekend, and so far so good. Rest of the day gets pretty clean. Tomorrow's supposed to be mid-50s, sunny. 3-1 pitch, hits the corner, chest high for a strike on the changeup at 79 miles an hour from Johnson. To Gauthier. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the first, no score, with Gregorio at second base after a 1-out double. Here's the payoff pitch, wave and a miss. Gauthier chases, and Keegan Johnson with his first strikeout of the afternoon. We go to the bottom of the first inning, scoreless baseball. Here from Shebeck Stadium, Ball State's bats up for the first time this afternoon.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Bottom of the first, Ball State's bats for the first time today. 0-0 score as Ball State and NIU are in Game 1 of a 3-game series. Starting pitcher today for NIU is Adam Brower pitching today. Brower, the junior. It's the start against Ball State's bats that start with Alex Richter, Dylan Grego, and Nick Osofsky in the 1-2-3 spots. Brower with a 4 ERA this year has started 8 games. That's where all of his appearances have come from this year. And a team best 45 innings pitched. The righty rocks and fires. First pitch to Alex Richter, inside corner for a strike on a fastball that touches 90 miles per hour. No balls and a strike. Brower rocks back, delivers the 0-1 pitch. Richter waves, pops it up, third base side out of play, and it's no balls, 2 strikes. Brower has 47 strikeouts, only 11 walks this year, and opponents hitting .274 on him. High strikeout guy as Brower flings home the 0-2 fastball that's up and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kasabucky is the battery mate of Brower today. Cone, Lloyd, Couchman, Baldwin left to right in the infield. Gauthier, Parcell, and Gregorio right to left in the outfield as the 1-2 pitch. Outside corner rings up. Richter looking. So one batter, one strikeout. Brower on the board early. 48 strikeouts this year in 45 and a third innings pitched. A 3-2 record. He has been the key starter for this rotation of NIU. And now faces Dylan Grego. 371 average for Grego. First pitch dives low and inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Grego has started every game for Ball State. 7 home runs this year. 32 runs batted in. That's from the left side against the righty Brower, and the 1-0 pitch hits the corner inside for a strike. 1-1. One down, bottom one, no score early on. Ball State NIU. There's the 1-1. Grego slaps it left field. Wind is pushing right to left, and this one falls into the Ball State bullpen out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brower from the stretch, first base side of the rubber. Grego the close lefty stance to the 1-2 pitch. Check swing from Grego, and it's high and inside. He stays without swinging. 2-2. Timothy Kattner, home plate umpire. Joshua McNally at first, and then Donald Smith, the third base umpire today. The 2-2 pitch. Grego rips one foul, left field line, and this one is driven well out of play. Stays 2-2. It's the kind of power we're seeing from Dylan Grego this year. It was foul, but got over the fence down the line at 325 with the wind blowing in from left today. That's a tough ball to even get over the fence. 2-2 pitch, low and in near the cleats of Grego, and it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. It's led Grego to those 7 home runs, which is right behind Richter and Beavis for the most on the team. Payoff pitch, inside and down. Grego works a 1-out walk. Only the 12th walk issued this year by Brower. And for Grego, that's his 14th walk drawn. In comes Nick Kosofsky. 298 hitter, first on the team with 34 runs driven in. Close righty stance against the righty Brower, and a throw to first base. Grego's back safely. One out, bottom of the first, scoreless baseball. NIU's on the mound with Brower. Ball State with a base runner, Grego at first after the walk. Grego takes off. First pitch to Kosofsky's upstairs. The throw on a line and the tag in time. Lloyd got the throw from Kasabuki, and it is out number 2 as Grego caught on the base paths for just the 4th time this year. So 1-0, 2 outs, nobody on base. Bottom 1. Brower delivers home to Kosofsky, who drills one left center field. Ranging back is Parcell. And just in front of the warning track, calls off the left fielder Gregorio, and that's the final out on the chest-high catch. Kosofsky gave it a ride, but it is out number 3. Walk erased by a stolen bag attempt, caught. And 2 others retired on a strikeout and flyout. We go to the top of the 2nd inning, scoreless baseball, NIU and Ball State from Shebeck Stadium in Muncie, Indiana.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call Wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one mammoth from Mancino's.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So
we're to the top of the second inning from Shebeck Stadium. Scoreless baseball, NIU and Ball State, as the Huskies back up to the batter's box with Ben Lloyd hitting in the number 5 spot. Shortstop, closed lefty stance against the lefty Keegan Johnson. First pitch, Lloyd lifts it center field. Gavin Bayless doesn't have to move very much, and he makes the chest-high catch for the first out. So after it took 7 pitches to retire the first batter for Keegan Johnson in Kosobucky, Gregorio then doubled. Good sign for Johnson on one pitch to get Lloyd on the flyout. Andrew Smart, the DH, bats next against Johnson. Righty against the lefty Johnson. First pitch pumped in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Sun is tucked behind the clouds for the moment. With one down here in the top of the second. No balls, 1 strike. Johnson delivers home the fastball upstairs, 1-1. Go back and forth between seeing the sun and seeing it duck behind the clouds today. It is a partly cloudy afternoon for Muncie, but nonetheless still pretty strong day for baseball. 1-1 pitch, hard ground ball, third baseline, foul. 1-2. As you can hear with our crowd mic, it is a little windy today. Smart batting .283 this season. 4 home runs, 29 runs driven in. Faces a 1-2 deficit against Johnson. 1 down and nobody on base. Johnson delivers home. Changeup rolls down and out, 2-2. 0-0 score here in the top of the second. Johnson comes set from the belt. Third base side of the rubber. Deals home the 2-2, and this one ripped foul right field line out of play in toward the parking lot. Johnson comes set. Fires home the 2-2. Ripped foul, third baseline again. And it stays 2-2. Head coach Ryan Copeland for the Huskies, leading this team in the second year of his tenure. Last year, he helped NIU improve by 11 wins from the previous season and trying to jump on a mid-MAC win streak here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Johnson fires home, and another one popped up foul, right field line. Osofsky gives it a look, but well out of room down the first base side. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the second, nobody on base, 1 out. 2-2 count from Johnson to Andrew Smart in a 0-0 game. Swing, pop up, right field, shallow depth. Jacobs races in from right field, calls everybody off, and makes the catch where the grass and the dirt would meet on a regular field. Of course, it's the turf, and that's where Jacobs is able to make the catch for the second out. Will Couchman now bats here at the top of the second. Scoreless baseball, NIU with 1 base hit. A double from Gregorio in the first inning. And now Couchman from the left side bats against the lefty Johnson. First pitch, high and tight, 1-0. Couchman batting .282. 24 hits and 85 at-bats. Did not play last game against Eastern Illinois. 1-0 pitch, shows bunt, pulls it back, but it's a called strike, chest high on the fastball from Johnson. It's 1-1. Shortstop Grego plays closer to second base and deeper than normal on the 1-1 pitch. This one floats down and away on the 81-mile-an-hour off speed, and it is 2-1. So you heard the NIU crowd groan for the last pitch, and Ball State's crowd groaning for that pitch. 2-1. Fastball in the turf, and it's 3-1. Johnson this year in the 46 innings that he's pitched, 47 strikeouts now, 21 walks, so double the strikeout to walk ratio. He's in a 3-1 spot here though, and popped up on the pitch to left field. Blake Beavis ranges over a couple of steps to his right, makes the chest catch, and that retires the Huskies in the top of the second. Keegan Johnson works a scoreless 1-2-3 frame. Now we go to the home second, scoreless baseball from Shebeck Stadium. Ball State's bats look to get on the board.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
Today we have two very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project, and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Catcher number 34, Garrett Arnold.
Bottom of the second inning, Ball State and NIU scoreless here from Shebeck Stadium. 4, 5, and 6 2 up for the Cardinals. Garrett Arnold, Blake Beavis, and Ty Davis. The catcher Arnold bats against the righty starter for NIU, Brower. And a first pitch rip right back where it came from. This one trickles off the turf and rolls into center field. And a base knock for Garrett Arnold on the first pitch he sees in the home second. Arnold has been a tough out for pitchers. .352 average in his now 27 starts. And he reaches base safely on Ball State's first base knock of the afternoon. In walks Blake Beavis, playing left field today, where he has just moved around the outfield and infield this year. Played first, right, left so far this year. Very versatile defender and a power bat. Brower delivers home the first pitch, down and away, 1 ball, no strikes on the 75-mile-an-hour breaking pitch. Middle infielders collapse towards second base. Couchman, the second baseman, deeper as well. The shortstop, Lloyd, a couple of steps to his left. And a throw to first base from Brower, not in time to get Arnold. Cohn at third base plays just about even with the bag. Well, the outfielders at normal depth. 1 ball, no strikes to Beavis. Brower delivers, breaking ball. Beavis chases down and away, swings and misses. Beavis, a .292 average, tied for first on the team with 8 home runs, 29 runs driven in. It's third best in the squad. Righty on righty matchup. Brower delivers home. Another breaking ball down and away in the left-handed batter's box. Beavis leaves it alone. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 delivery. Fastball down and away, 3-1. Ball State football head coach Mike Uremovich has made an appearance here at Shebeck Stadium, taking in some Friday afternoon baseball. As Ball State football Cardinals have the spring showcase tomorrow, 1 o'clock, as we'll have first pitch around then as well. Here, 3-1 fastball, down and out. 5-pitch walk to Blake Beavis, puts runners at first and second. Nobody out in the bottom of the second. Ball State and NIU still scoreless, but the Cardinals have traffic.
DH number 35, Ty Davis.
It's Ty Davis, the DH in the batter's box on the left side, and he packs a powerful punch. 254 hitter with 6 home runs and 14 runs driven in. He attacks the first pitch and serves it to left field. It is a base hit for Ty Davis. Base is now loaded for Ball State with nobody out in the home second. Arnold to third, Beavis to second. Davis now stands at first. And it's Clay Jacobs, the right fielder, into the batter's box with a chance to hit the scoreboard for the first time today. And Northern Illinois is going to call time and have a conversation on the mound. Calvin Peacock, second year with the NIU baseball program, as the pitching coach walks out and talks with Brower and the entire infield. Brower was second team All-MAC last year. He had 7 wins and was second on the team in strikeouts with 55. He has almost hit that number this year through 8+ starts. But Coach Peacock has to go out there and talk with him in the infield to try and settle this down. Bases loaded, bottom 2, no score. Ball State has Jacobs at the dish, and the breaking ball's low and inside, 1-0. With nobody out, middle infielders play towards second. Corners are just a couple of steps behind their respective bags. And a slightly open left-handed stance for Jacobs as he nails one toward right field on the 1-0 pitch. It's a base knock. 1 run comes in to score. Beavis holds at third, but Arnold scores with the RBI single from Clay Jacobs. RBI number 19 for the lefty. Beavis holds at third, Davis to second with Jacobs at first. Bases remain loaded. And now the home plate umpire, Timothy Catton, and the umpiring crew of Joshua McNally and Donald Smith are all chatting just to the left of the pitcher's mound. They disperse and head back to their stations. Nothing changes.
Second baseman, number 12, Braden Hebner.
So Braden Hebner bats. And with Hebner, a huge opportunity here. Bases loaded, first pitch swinging, grounder toward third. It hits the glove of Cohn and sprays toward the pitcher's mound. Ball State scores another run. Beavis in from third in a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the second with nobody out and the bases still loaded.
Center fielder number 4, Gavin Bayless.
It's now Gavin Bayless, the number 9 spot. Chance to crack this game wide open with nobody out. First pitch down and outside on the fastball, 1-0. Hebner reaches on the air. 2-0 Ball State lead. 1-0 pitch, hard grounder in between first and second. This one rolls into right field. 1 run comes in to score. Clay Jacobs takes the turn, dives into home without a throw. 2 RBI single from Gavin Bayless, and Ball State has opened this up to a 4-0 lead in the second. Still nobody out, and runners at first and second. 4-0 lead for the Cardinals.
Top for BSU, third baseman Alex Richter.
putting the ball in play and making things happen. Have the Cardinals in the driver's seat. It's now Alex Richter from the left-handed batter's box. First pitch, high and out, 1 ball, no strikes. Single, walk, single, single, error, single for Ball State here in the second. Richter struck out looking to start off Ball State's offensive day as the 1-0 pitch nearly hits Richter. It's low and in, 2-0. Stop us if you've heard nearly hit or hit Richter. It's happened 21 times this year. Here's the 2-0 to Richter. Fastball down and out, 3 balls, no strikes. Well, the last thing NIU wanted was to have to go to the bullpen early on Friday against a Ball State offense that's potent. 3-0 hits the corner, inside, fastball at the knees. It's a strike, 3-1. And the best pitcher as a starter so far this year for NIU, with Brower getting the Friday nod. 3-1 pitch. Richter lifts one foul, third base side out of play. Hoping to get 6+ innings out of him today. And he's running into some massive trouble here. Bottom 2, 4-0. Ball State's in front with runners at first and second, and nobody out. Lefty Richter awaits the payoff pitch, climbs the ladder, swings and misses on the fastball at 91 miles an hour. That's his second strikeout today. Much needed there for Brower as well. And now Dylan Grego bats with 2 runners still on base and 1 out. At second is Hebner. First base, Bayless collects. Here's the first pitch to Grego. Slider misses upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. One's now blowing in from left center field. Lefty Grego against the righty Brower. High leg kick, the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses the zone, up and away, 2-0. Brower looks in, then throws to second base on a twirl. And back safely on the dive is Hebner. Still just 1 down. Brower delivers home the 2-0 to Grego, who rips one foul left field side out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom 2, Ball State 4, NIU 0. 1 out, runners at first and second. Appreciate you joining us here on a beautiful Friday afternoon from Muncie, Indiana. I say beautiful, but I mean, it's because it's sunny. There's some players and umpires wearing the ski masks as the 2-1 pitch line into the net behind home, and it's 2-2. But the sun's out, so that changes everything, right? Says it's 48, but feels closer to probably 42. Brower sets, deals the 2-2. Grego golfs one to left field, base knock. Base is now loaded for the Cardinals as Hebner stops at third base. Grego with a base hit. He walked at his first plate appearance. He's on for the second straight time. So now it's Nick Kosofsky, who may have had a home run if the wind was not blowing in heavily at his first at-bat. Flied out to center field in the first inning. Bottom of the second, 4-0 Ball State over NIU. Bases loaded with just 1 down. And a fresh count for Brower, the righty, to face Kosofsky, the righty. Breaking pitch upstairs, 1-0. Kosofsky has the most runs driven in on the team this year, standing at 34. 1-0 pitch. Kosofsky pops it up right behind us in the press box. It's 1-1. Kosofsky had 3 runs driven in against Indiana on Tuesday in the midweek. And a 2 RBI single in that 9th inning rally. That came up just short in the 7-5 loss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Osofsky awaits. Brower delivers. Breaking ball up 2-1. Brower sets the belt, delivers on the 2-1 pitch, and Osofsky leaves it alone at the chest. It is a called strike on the changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Osofsky softly grounds one third base, and this one foul. Two, bases loaded, 1 down. Brower the pitch. Osofsky waves and misses on the breaking ball outside at strike 3. When Brower's stuff has looked good, it's been really good. 2 strikeouts in this inning. 3 overall.
Catcher,
But he's given up
Arnold.
just the singles. Arnold, Davis, Jacobs, and Bayless with Grego all have singles in this inning. And now it's back to Garrett Arnold, who started this thing with a single. Base is still loaded, 4-0. Ball State leads in the bottom of the second as Brower's first pitch misses down and away, 1-0. With 2 outs, Arnold can continue to bust this game wide open. 1-0 pitch from Brower. Arnold swings, drives one right field. And this one lands right in the glove of Gauthier for out number 3. Ball State strikes for 4 runs, 3 runners left on base, but Ball State with a 4-0 lead after 2 innings of baseball from Shebeck Stadium in Muncie, Indiana.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Don't let your spring travel start with a spring breakdown. Get fixed quick at Greg Hubler's Quick Lane. We service all makes and models. And when you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Plus free tire rotations for the life of the tires you purchase. Visit Greg Hubler's Quick Lane today. Your one-stop shop for all vehicles. At the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
Keegan Johnson heads back to the mound with a comfortable 4-0 lead in favor of Ball State. Top of the third as NIU looks to jumpstart its offense. It's Cooper Cone to lead things off in the 8th spot. Charlie Parcel bats after him for the first time today. Johnson, the lefty, against the righty Cone. First pitch from Johnson, pumps in for a strike in the outer corner. 0-1. Sophomore Cone batting .224 this year. A slight open right-handed stance. The 0-1 pitch. Flailed foul. Right field line out of play. And it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Johnson checks the wristband again. He's only given up 1 base hit so far. 0-2 from Johnson. Swing and a miss. Cone down on strikes, and Johnson has his second punch out of the afternoon.
center fielder Charlie Parcell.
Charlie Parcell bats. Lefty on lefty matchup, breaking ball down and away, 1 ball, no strikes. Parcell, a 246 hitter with 3 homers, 13 runs driven in. Slide open lefty stance with 1 down in the top of the 3rd. Ball State with a 4-0 lead as the 1-0 pitch. Inside corner for a strike from Johnson. Took something off that pitch, 87 miles per hour. Put it perfectly, though, against Parcell. 1-1 pitch. Parcell pops it up into the net behind home, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, Richter had possibly anticipated Parcell to bunt, was even with the bag, and now Richter pushes well closer to shortstop, and the line is wide open. 1-2 pitch, and Parcell lifts one left field, and this one hits off of the protective padding in foul territory. We'll do it again at 1-2. So right as Richter had gone towards shortstop, Parcell thought maybe to go to the opposite field. Second baseman for Ball State, Hebner, playing a little bit deeper. So is Sosofsky at first. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball up and in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 down, bases are empty, and Parcell checks his swing of the 2-2. He does not go, according to third base umpire Donald Smith. Good pitch there from Johnson. It's one of those spots that with 2 strikes and less than 3 balls, always a good opportunity to get a swing and a miss. Discipline, though, from Parcell. There's the payoff. Breaking ball misses in the turf, down and away. 1 out walk for Parcell. It's now Caden Kasabucky who popped out to start the game. Then a long at bat, though, against Johnson. And now dives back into the right-handed batter's box.
Kasabucky.
So Kasabucky, 241 hitter with the 0-for-1 day so far. Has a hit in 6 of the last 7 games he started. In the righty box against the lefty Johnson. First pitch, breaking ball, runs inside and hits the left elbow. 9th time Kasabucky's been hit by a pitch this year. Cone struck out to start the inning, and then Parcell draws a 3-2 pitch walk. And now Kasabucky hit by a pitch. Top of the 3rd, 4-0 Ball State leads. But now Logan Gregorio, who doubled in the first inning in the batter's box on the left side, takes a first pitch ball down and out. Gregorio has the lone base hit today for NIU. And is first in the MAC in runs driven in. As a runner in scoring position. 1-0 pitch. Johnson deals. Gregorio slaps it foul. Left field line out of play. It's 1-1. Gregorio frustrated with himself on that. Was shaking his head walking out of the box because he thought he could have done more with that pitch than just foul it off. The wide open lefty stance and a 1-1 pitch. Johnson third base side of the rubber from the stretch. Deals home, and Gregorio lifts one center field straight away. Bayless races in and makes the catch at his hat for the second out. A day like today, putting the ball in the air without it being on a line, you're probably not going to find a base hit. We were talking with Coach Maloney before the game, and he said, yeah, you know, we love this being a hitter-friendly part, but when it blows in, it really blows in. And you don't really have an opportunity to put one in the air to drive one out. That's the case here with Gregorio. 2 on, 2 out, top 3. Cardinals 4, Huskies 0. Johnson now against Gavin Baldwin, who flied out in the first. Righty waits the lefty's first pitch, and Johnson heaves in a first pitch fastball at 90 miles an hour for a strike, belt high, and it's 0-1. At second is Parcell after the walk. Kasabucky at first after a hit by pitch. The 0-1 delivery, low and inside. Ball and a strike. Parcells hopping over there at second base. He's 9 of 9 on stolen bags, but with 2 outs in the middle of the order due up, don't anticipate him taking off. Johnson lifts the leg and fakes the throw to second. Long look at the wristband for Johnson. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 down. The delivery and the wave and a miss from Baldwin on the breaking ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3 strikeouts for Brower of NIU today. 2 for Johnson so far, 1 in this inning. See if he can have a third. 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, outside corner, freezes up Baldwin. It's strike 3. Johnson strikes out a couple, and 2 Huskies left on the base paths. Bottom of the third we go. Cardinals 4, Huskies 0. On the Ball State Cardinals Audio Network, presented by Gamebridge.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least 1 Mammoth from Mancino's.
Ball State looks to head on to the 4-0 lead as we roll to the home half of the third inning from Shebeck Stadium. Adam Brower, the starting pitcher for NIU, ran into some trouble in the bottom of the second.
At the plate for the Cardinals, left fielder Blake Beavis.
And now the Cardinals offense goes back to work with Blake Beavis, Ty Davis, and Clay Jacobs. That's 5 through 7. Cardinals had 5 base hits in the second. Poured in 4 runs. Righty on righty matchup, and Beavis cracks the first pitch he sees foul at a play right field side, and it's 0-1. Beavis walked in his first plate appearance. That was right after Arnold had the single to lead off the second. Both he and Arnold scored along with Davis and Jacobs. 0-1 pitch, Beavis pops one up. Third base side, Cone underneath it, foul territory, and cups it at the chest for the first out. Ty Davis into the left-handed batter's box as he singled and scored a run in the second inning. Talk to any of the staff for Ball State, and they just love Ty Davis. You can see why. Hit 3 home runs in a game against Valparaiso on March 18th. Had 5 runs batted in that day, and Coach Melendi said early in the season, well, he's a catcher, first base, left field DH guy. He can go anywhere. First pitch from Brower up and in, 1 ball, no strikes. But we love the power that he possesses, especially as a lefty in this park. 0-1. And Davis uses some of that power to drive one to right field. It's a base hit. Davis is 2 for 2 with a couple of singles, and that's a 1-out base knock in the bottom of the third for Ball State, already leading 4-0. And if Davis pairs that power with the average that we're starting to see, in recent games. He had 2 hits
Right
against
fielder,
IU
Clay Jacobs.
on Tuesday, and now 2 hits here today to go 4 for 5 in his last 5 at-bats. Then you're talking about a guy who is going to get on base a lot to lead off innings and then drive in runs with runners in scoring position. And Jacobs did exactly that in the second, had an RBI single to get the scoring started, and he sees a first pitch off speed inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Righty Brower, lefty Jacobs, 0-1 pitch, ripped to right field, drops in for a single. Davis takes the hard turnaround second, and the throw from the right fielder Gauthier is cut off at second, so Davis scoots into third. It is another base hit for Jacobs, and the Cardinals have runners at the corners with just 1 down in the home third, already leading 4-0. Yeah, this has been a much-needed day for Clay Jacobs. He had been 4 for his last 25.
Second baseman Braden
over the
Hebner.
last 7 games, so he's 2 for 2 today. It's been a big up for him. Braden Hebner at a big spot, reached on an error in the second inning. That also scored a run. Runners at the corners. Cardinals looking for more damage. Brower throws over to first. Jacobs back safely. Jacobs is 13 of 16 on stolen bags this year, 5th most swipe bags in the MAC. Brower sets the belt, first base side of the rubber, throws at Jacobs again, who dives back safely once more. Righty on righty matchup, Hebner awaits. Brower delivers, Jacobs fakes the stolen bag. The throw from the catcher, Kosobucky, is behind the bag, and Jacobs in safely. It's a ball, 1-0 to Hebner. Hebner is making his 5th start of the year, .417 average so far. 5 for 13 at the dish. And another throw to first base. Jacobs is in there. One ball, no strikes. Brower rocks and delivers. Hebner leaves the fastball up and away. 2 balls, no strikes. .2-0 pitch, and Hebner leaves it alone. It's 3-0. Kosobucky went into the left-handed batter's box to save this from rolling to the backstop. So Hebner with a 3-ball, no-strike count. Runners at the corners. And 1 down, Ball State 4-0 lead here in the home third. 3-0 pitch. Hebner takes it for a strike on the outside corner. Jacobs at first, over at third is Davis. Both had singles. And another toss over to first. Jacobs is back safely. Wind's now starting to push out a little bit toward right field. It was blowing in for the majority of the first 2 innings. 3-1 pitch. Jacobs takes off. The double clutch throw from Kosobucky is well late, and Jacobs swipes his 14th bag of the year. So after all of that, Jacobs gets the best of the duo of Brower and Kosobucky. 2 in scoring position for Hebner. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and Hebner grounds one towards second base, past the diving glove of Couchman. 1 run scores. Jacobs turns. He is in as well, and Hebner drives in 2 with a base hit.
Well done.
Braden Hebner, the freshman out of Evansville, delivers to make it a 6-0 Ball State lead in the bottom of the third with 1 down. Three straight singles for the Cardinals, and now Hebner takes off. The throw, 1 hops in, and the tag is well in time as Lloyd hits Hebner for the second out. Ebner's first stolen bag attempt of the year, and he's caught stealing. So now bases are empty. 2 runs have already scored. Ball State 6, NIU 0. And now Brower works the bases clean. Bayless with an 0-1 pitch, laces it foul, right field out of play, 0-2. Ground ball second base on a couple of hops. Couchman fields, throws to first. Bayless almost beats it, but is the final out of the bottom of the third. Cardinals head to the 4th inning with a 6-0 lead in game 1 of the 3-game series against NIU from Shebeck Stadium on the Ball State Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
For Northern,
Keegan Johnson's been pitching to Jim so far through 3 innings on Ball State's pitching staff. Go to the top of the 4th. It's a 6-0 Cardinals advantage against the NIU Huskies. And Johnson has 3 strikeouts through 3 innings. Johnson first pitch of the top of the 4th to Gauthier's line foul right field side out of play, and it snowballs 1 strike. Gauthier today's 0 for 1, a strikeout in the first inning. Right-handed close stance with an 0-1 count against him from Keegan Johnson. Lefty deals, 0-1 pitch, floats just outside and down. 1 ball, 1 strike on the 83-mile-an-hour changeup. If you're just joining us, Ball State 4 runs in the second, 2 in the third. NIU just 1 base hit today. 1-1 pitch, off speed, wave and a miss. Down in the count is Gauthier, 1-2. Coach Maloney said we want to see that next gear from Keegan Johnson. We've seen a really, really strong pitcher with an ERA under 3 this season. As Johnson flings home the 1-2 pitch, Gauthier lines it to right. Clay Jacobs scoots over a couple of steps to his left down the line to make the catch. And it's 1 down here in the top of the 4th. And Coach Maloney said we know that Keegan has another gear in the tank. Keegan talks about how he has another gear in the tank that wants to take it to the next step. But the last couple of starts, we're seeing that. And today especially, just the 1 base hit, giving up 3 strikeouts and only 1 walk. He's been efficient. And now a check swing from Ben Lloyd rolls toward the Ball State dugout. It snowballs 1 strike. And everybody likes to point to what Ball State's done historically with the pitchers and how they develop them. And rightfully so, because you stick with it at Ball State, you've got a chance to be drafted. 0-1, this one runs up and over the helmet of Ben Lloyd. It's 1-1. Lloyd a flyout victim in the second. That's a perfect example. A lefty last year, Merritt Beaker, won pitch of the year and drafted by the Nationals in the 11th round. See Dre Jameson, Kyle Nicholas. 1-1 pitch popped up. First base side, foul territory. Hasofsky gives it a chase, so this one lands in the concrete behind the dugout, out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You see the Bakers of the world as well from several years ago. Drafted as well as pitchers. Brian Bullington, of course, number 1 overall pick. But the way in recent games, recent seasons that this pitching staff has developed, you give guys like Keegan Johnson some runway as a freshman. 1-2, tapper towards second base. Picked up quickly by Hebner, throw to first, and it's not in time. Ben Lloyd, speedy over there, races down the bags to pick up an infield single. Hebner charged in. And Lloyd just has speed.
DH Andrew Smart.
It was a slow roller. And so now Andrew Smart bats a fly out in the second inning. 1 down, top of the 4th, Ball State 6, NIU 0. It's just the second base hit for the Huskies today. First pitch from the lefty, Johnson curves in for a strike against Smart. But they love what Johnson has. End of the day, they think he's a pro prospect. And the way that he's been throwing this year further proves that after winning MAC Freshman Pitcher of the Year. 0-1 fastball jumps inside of the turf, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Great pick from Arnold there. From the stretch, third base side of the rubber for Johnson, belt high. Long stare at first base. 1-1 pitch, line found the net at home. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'll talk about Harlem tomorrow as the Saturday guy, but Coach Maloney's loved what he's brought to the table this year as well. He said he hadn't thrown a lot of innings this year or in the past, but this year has been the number 2 guy and has taken a massive jump. 1-2 from Johnson. Grounder in between shortstop and third, and it skips into left field, a base hit. Andrew Smart and Ben Lloyd back-to-back singles with 1 down here in the top of the 4th have the Huskies with life, 2 runners on base, trailing 6-0.
Second baseman Will Couchman.
It's now Will Couchman. 0 for 1 with the fly out in the second inning. Has a hit in 14 of his last 16 games. Lefty on lefty matchup, slider in there for a strike. Knee high, 0-1. And Couchman has had a 12-game hitting streak during this last 16-game span. Average has jumped up to 282. Been a really solid hitter for the Huskies. 0-1 pitch, wave and a miss on the breaking ball, down and away. It's no balls, 2 strikes. Runner at second is Lloyd. First is Smart. 0-2 pitch with 1 down from Johnson. Another breaking ball. This one well outside the right-handed batter's box. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Shortstop Grego plays closer to the bag. Hebner normal depth at second. Richter closer to the third baseline, as is Hasofsky at first. 1-2 pitch, grounder toward first. Hasofsky playing it perfectly, fakes the throw to second, then races toward the bag at first to tap it himself. 3 unassisted, both runners advance, but Hasofsky with a smart play to get the easy one. Hasofsky had taken the hard turn to throw towards second, but with Lloyd and Smart running the base paths well and smartly, they don't want to risk that throw in Hasofsky's case. So 2 outs at the top of the 4th. Ball State claims a 6-0 lead. And it's up to Cooper Cone, who struck out in the second inning to try and bring in the game's first run for Northern Illinois. Righty watches a first pitch breaking ball inside and down. 1 ball, no strikes. Johnson comes set at the belt. Big lead over there at third from Lloyd. Johnson doesn't pay attention to him, and another breaking pitch in the turf at the cleats. 2 balls, no strikes. Johnson sets, rocks and fires, 2-0 pitch. Down and away, 3 balls, no strikes. For Cooper Cone this year, 16 runs batted in. He has 4 multi-RBI games this year, and 3 of those have come in the last 6 games. A base hit could do that again. 3-0 pitch, fastball pumped in for a strike down the middle. It's 3-1. Here's a 3-1 from Johnson. Breaking ball, outside corner, and belt high for a strike, 3-2. Three-two pitch, lined in the net behind home, and it stays 3 balls, 2 strikes. This is a pinch hitter, by the way, Ryan Burr. After Conant struck out. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, and Burr awaits the payoff pitch. This one misses outside, just off the plate from Johnson. Really good pitch, but loads the bases.
Center fielder Charlie Parcell.
The saving grace there is first base was open. So now the base is loaded for the Huskies. 6-0 lead for the Cardinals, top 4. And now it's up to Charlie Parcell, who walked in the 3rd inning. Lefty on lefty matchup, first pitch. Outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Corners pulled in, middle play at normal depth, 0-1, off speed, strike 2, 0-2. Lloyd at third, Smart at second, Burrs at first. A couple of singles and a walk. Johnson sets. The 0-2 pitch to get out of the jam. This one lined right back up the middle and a base hit. 1 run scores. Bayless heaves one in. It's away from Arnold to the right side, and a run scores from second with Smart. It's a 2 RBI single off the bat of Charlie Parcell. Parcell now 15 runs driven in, and that's a big spot for this offensive NIU that was down 6-0. Kasabucky now hits. So for 1 today, hit by a pitch in the 3rd. So the righty with 2 runners on base can close the gap even more as Johnson deals a first pitch ball low and inside. One-0 pitch, hard grounder, foul, third base side. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson's now thrown 75 pitches in 3 2/3 innings. 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, 4 hits, and 2 earned runs. So that pitch count a concern for Johnson as he tries to get out of this 4th inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch, a swing and a miss, rather a foul tip to Arnold, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. So at this point, Ball State would probably like to see Johnson at least get through 5 now, with that pitch count being where it's at. Top of the 4th, 6-2. Cardinals in front of the Huskies. 2 runners on base for Northern Illinois. With Kasabucky at the dish, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johnson reaches back, rips home the 1-2, down and in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. This inning started with a line out from Gauthier, and then 2 straight singles, ground out, walk, and that 2-run single from Parcell. Here's the 2-2 from Johnson, ground ball, foul, third baseline, and it is staying at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ball State's bullpen is quiet. I'd like to see Johnson get deeper into this game. It's a pivotal position, though, with the 2-2 count and 2 down. Swinging a foul ball to the backstop. Two balls, two strikes. 2 down as Johnson sets at the belt, delivers home, and it flies outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runners can go. Burr at second, Parcell at first. They take off with the payoff pitch, and this one misses out. 2-out walk loads the bases again for Northern Illinois. Here comes Rich Maloney to talk things over with Johnson in the infield. So Johnson's now up to 83 pitches. We're in the top of the 4th. Ball State 6, NIU 2. And with no activity in that pen, and the pitch count sitting at 83, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks for Keegan Johnson. Interesting proposition for Coach Maloney and the Cardinals. Because now it's Logan Gregorio to bat, and Gregorio is the best bat in this NIU lineup. 13 home runs, 46 runs driven in. That's second and first in the MAC respectively. Lefty on lefty matchup. Massive position here for Keegan Johnson to try and get out of this. Gregorio's 1 for 2 today, had a double in the first and a fly out in the third. Johnson rocks and fires. Gregorio with a massive cut. Swings and misses. 0-1. Johnson sets at the belt, third base side of the rubber. Defense is at normal depth across the board. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Gregorio. Arnold slides in the right-handed batter's box to save it from rolling to the backstop. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases loaded. Tying runs at the plate in the form of Gregorio. 1-1 pitch, inside corner, belt high for a strike from Johnson. And it's 1-2. Johnson's 1 pitch away from getting out of this jam with only allowing 2 runs. Johnson deals the 1-2 pitch, down and out, 2-2. With one of the MAC's best power bats, an OPS over 1-1. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Johnson deals. Breaking pitch doesn't quite break, and it stays up and inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases loaded. 6-2 Ball State leads in the top of the 4th, but the Huskies, with 2 runs in this top of the 4th inning, look for more. NIU dugout getting rowdy. Bases loaded, payoff pitch. Gregorio swings, soft tapper to second base, and booted by Hebner. 1 run scores, in comes a second, and it's a 2-run game. Hebner tried to field it on the run. It kicks off his glove and rolled towards shortstop at Grego. And Ball State, with its first error of the day, and just 16th on the season, had been the #1 team in the country in fielding percentage this year, gives up 2 runs.
First baseman Gavin Baldwin.
And Parcell with excellent base running to score from second. So it's now Gavin Baldwin who's 0 for 2, fly out and a strikeout. From the right-handed batter's box, he represents the go-ahead run for NIU, and he swings at the first pitch he sees and waves and misses. 11 home runs for Baldwin, 36 runs driven in. The top 4 in this NIU order have done major damage on the season. 0-1 pitch, low and outside of the fastball, 1-1. You've got Kasabuki, who has a couple of home runs to lead the table, then 13 from Gregorio. Gauthier has 6 home runs, and Baldwin with 11. 1 ball, 1 strike. Delivery from Johnson, and Baldwin ropes one foul just past the bullpen of Ball State left field side. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johnson looking to get out of this, though. 1-2 pitch with 2 down. Breaking ball just stays outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's a really good 1-2 pitch there from Johnson. Runners at first and second. 6-4, Ball State leads, but 4 runs here in the top of the 4th for the Huskies. 2-2 pitch. Another breaking ball outside. 3-2. It's like Johnson's just missing. Like it's just inches. Inch, maybe, of being strikes on about half of his pitches that he's thrown for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Runners take off, and a swing and a miss. Baldwin strikes out. 2 runners left stranded, but 4 runs come in to score for the Huskies to make it a 6-4 game. 2 of those runs earned, 2 unearned on Keegan Johnson. Ball State looks to respond. They do lead, though, 6-4 as we head to the home 4th from Shebeck Stadium on the Ball State Cardinals Cambridge Audio Network.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Ball State's bats go back to work, leading NIU 6-4 as we head to the bottom half of the 4th inning. Thanks for joining us from Shebeck Stadium in Muncie, Indiana. Mick Tidrow on hand. Ball State has Alex Richter, Dylan Grego, and Nick Kosofsky. 1, 2, and 3 in the batting lineup to hit here in the 4th. Richter 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts against Brower. Righty on lefty matchup as the lefty Richter takes a first pitch ball up and outside, 1-0. Brower has 3 total strikeouts. High leg kick, the 1-0 pitch, and Richter checks, swings, and does not go. It's 2-0, the inside fastball. And Brower has given up 6 earned runs, 2 walks, 8 hits on 59 pitches through 3 innings. 2-0, Richter drives one to right field. This ball just hangs in the sky. Well foul, but also well gone. Man, he straightens that out. This is a different result on that pitch. 2-1. Brower deals. Richter wears it. 22nd time Alex Richter's been hit by a pitch this year. The Ball State record is 24, so Richter's 2 away from tying, 3 from first place. Last year
Shortstop,
at
Dylan
Marietta
Grego.
College, he broke the program record for hit by pitches in his season with 25. So he's almost at that mark as well from last year. Dylan Grego, 1 for 1 in the batter's box. He hits from the left side. First pitch swinging, lifts it foul out of play left side, and it's on no ball, 1 strike count. Single in the second, walk in the first for Grego. (6-4) Ball State lead. Home fourth with nobody out and Richter at first base. Brower throws to check on him, but Richter's there. Richter's 1 of 5 on stolen bag attempts this season. Oh, and Grego floats down and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, full coverage of the rest of this series here from Muncie. Tomorrow is a 1 o'clock first pitch, 12:45 pregame. Same for Sunday. 1-1 pitch, rope toward left field. Gregorio races over, makes the catch, and that is the first out in the home fourth. (6-4) bottom 4. Cardinals lead the Huskies.
First baseman Nick Hosofsky.
A lot happening on Ball State's campus tomorrow, so if you're around and have some free time, check out what's going on. Righty on righty matchup. Nick Hosofsky swings at the first pitch. Liner left field, straight into Ball State's bullpen. Foul. 0-1. You have the spring game for Ball State football, 1 o'clock start. Baseball's a 1 o'clock start. Men's tennis is a 1 o'clock start for the home finale before they go to Kalamazoo for the MAC tournament. Track and field continues the We Fly Challenge. It's one home meet of the year. And if you need more, in the evening, Ball State men's volleyball plays on the road at Loyola. 0-1, Hosofsky punches 1 foul, first base side out of play, and it's 0-2. Needless to say, stop by campus, walk around and see the events. Softball also plays a doubleheader tomorrow too, so you do not have a shortage of options. 1 on, 0-2 pitch coming from Brower to Hosofsky. The righty deals, and Hosofsky pops it up right behind us in the press box behind home. It stays 0-2. Richter leads at first. 0-2 fastball just off the outside corner, and Hosofsky has a 1-2 count. Hosofsky today is 0 for 2, a flyout and a strikeout. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. A breaking ball that Hosofsky waves through, and he's down on strikes. That's what I mean with Brower's pitches. Like, yeah, he gave up 6 runs in the second and third innings combined, and NIU trails Ball State 6-4 here in the home fourth. But when he hasn't given up base hits, his stuff's been really solid. You can see the makeup and why he's the Friday guy, and his ERA was 4 entering today. He's made just a couple of mistakes that Ball State's burned him on. Garrett Arnold in the right-handed batter's box. First pitch breaking ball. Hits the outside corner, knee-high for a strike, 0-1. Righty on righty matchup and a throwback to first. Richter dives in head first safely. Wind has now changed directions. It's blowing back in straight center field. As Arnold awaits the 0-1 pitch. Brower delivers. Arnold pops one up. Third base side. It is rolling, rather flying toward the dugout. Hits the top. It's 0-2. Arnold is 1 for 2. Had a single to start off that 4-run second inning. Exactly what NIU's looking for if they get a scoreless frame after putting up 4 in the top of the inning. Richter leads from first. The 0-2 fastball low and outside from Brower. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Breaking ball in the left-handed box, 2-2. Another throw to first base. Richter's back on a dive. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Home fourth inning, 6-4. Ball State leads. Check to first. Richter hops off the bag, and the 2-2 pitch downstairs to Arnold. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Richter heads for second base. Arnold swings the full count pitch, lofts it toward right center field, and racing over into the gap is Gauthier for the final out on a chest high catch. Ball State leaves 1 runner on base. We head to the top of the 5th. Cardinals 6, Huskies 4 on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network from Muncie.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower than low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Don't let your spring travel start with a spring breakdown. Get fixed quick at Greg Hubler's Quick Lane. We service all makes and models. And when you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Plus free tire rotations for the life of the tires you purchase. Visit Greg Hubler's Quick Lane today. Your one-stop shop for all vehicles. At the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptonin.com. At munciesweets.hamptonin.com.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Yay.
Ball State has a new pitcher on the mound in the form of Owen Quinn as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Cardinals 6, Northern Illinois Huskies 4. Owen Quinn, the right-hander out of the bullpen, rocks and delivers from the first base side of the rubber and deals home a first pitch strike on the outer edge to J.P. Gauthier, the right-handed swinger. Owen Quinn, the trusted arm out of the Ball State bullpen. Relieves Keegan Johnson. The 0-1 pitch hits the turf downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike. Johnson's official line today: 4 innings, 95 pitches, 2 earned runs, 4 hits allowed, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. Quinn, the 1-1 pitch, down and away, 2 balls, 1 strike. Gauthier today is 0 for 2. Has a 13-game hitting streak on the line today. 2-1 fastball nails the outside corner. Knee high for a strike. 2-2 from Owen Quinn. Quinn this year, 3.12 earned run average, 12th appearance. He's been out of the bullpen in all previous 11 in 26 innings. Here's the 2-2 from Quinn. Foul ball tapped toward Ball State's dugout third base side, and we stay at 2-2. Quinn has 29 strikeouts to only 6 walks in those 26 innings. An opponent sitting a meager 216 on the right-hander. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cothier. Punched foul over top the netting behind home, and it's 2-2. Johnson only going 4 innings and throwing 95 pitches. I have to think that Coach Maloney would love to see 3-4 innings out of Owen Quinn. And the 2-2 pitch, skied to center field. Gavin Bayless ranges over a couple of steps to his right, camps underneath and makes the head-high catch for the first out. So Guthrie retired again for the 3rd straight time. It's now Ben Lloyd, who had a single with 1 down in the 4th inning that started the 4-run frame. 6-4, Ball State leads NIU. Huskies, though, have scored 4 unanswered. In total, Lloyd 1 for 2 today with a run scored. And in Quinn's last appearance, which was a week ago at Eastern Michigan, as the right-hander comes set, deals from the first base side of the rubber. Lloyd swings and nails one into the net behind home, 0-1. Quinn threw 4 scoreless innings in Ypsilanti. He gave up just 1 hit, 1 strikeout, 2 walks. It's the 2nd time this year he's gone 4 innings out of the pen. And 5 times he's gone at least 3 innings. 0-1 pitch from Quinn. Inside corner, knee high for a fastball, and it's a strike, 0-2. And in those 4 innings against Eastern Michigan, he threw 44 pitches. So you know that he can go longer as a reliever because he is efficient. Case in point against Ben Lloyd right now with an 0-2 count, 1 down and nobody on base. Quinn delivers the 0-2, change up in the turf. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two delivery, and it's popped up, shortstop. Grego's right there, barely had to move, and it's a 2-up, 2-down start on the hill for Owen Quinn. Andrew Smart, the next batter, 1 for 2, also had a single and a run scored in that 4-run 4th inning.
DH Andrew
Ball State,
Smart.
though, leads 6-4 here in the top of the 5th. Righty on righty matchup, first pitch, right down the middle. No balls and a strike. Quinn looks at the wristband. Smart closes his stance. And Quinn takes a deep breath, rips home the 0-1. It's a changeup that swung right through from Smart. No balls, 2 strikes. Quinn's 1 pitch away from a 1-2-3 top of the 5th. He deals home the 0-2 pitch. It's Smart. Waves and misses down on strikes. Owen Quinn. 30th strikeout of the year. Goes 1-2-3. Ball State 6. NIU 4 as we head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. Cardinals looking for some offense here for Muncie on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Northern Illinois throws a new man on the mound. Carter Cox, the left-handed pitcher, freshman season. In the bottom half of the fifth inning, Ball State with a 6-4 lead as Blake Beavis takes a first pitch strike. 0-1. Beavis today's 0 for 1, had a walk and a run scored in the second. Lefty Cox rears back, throws the 0-1. Fastball down and inside, it's a ball and a strike. 8.15 ERA for Cox. 13 appearances, 1 game started, 17 and 2/3 innings pitched. With 18 strikeouts, 13 walks as Cox won 1 pitch. Grounded foul third base side from Beavis. 1-1 here in the home fifth as the Cardinals lead at 6-4. Brower goes 4 innings, throws 77 pitches, 6 earned runs, 8 base hits allowed with 4 strikeouts and 2 walks. 1-2 pitch. Cox makes Beavis chase the off speed down and away, and it's a strikeout for out number 1 here in the fifth. .815 ERA for Cox, really because of a few appearances. One of those was last time out against Eastern Illinois, through 2 innings and gave up 3 earned runs. Did have 3 strikeouts though. Now Ty Davis watches a first pitch strike on the outside corner, belt high, and it's 0-1. Davis is 2 for 2, couple of singles for the lefty. As the lefty Cox steals the 0-1 pitch, and there at the belt for a strike, 0-2. .0-2 count, nobody on base, and 1 down here in the home fifth. Cox delivers the 0-2 pitch. Davis weakly grounds it to second base. Couchman charges in, throws across his body, and in time to retire Davis. 2 up, 2 down start for Cox out of the bullpen. And for NIU, they would love to see Cox go 2, 3, 4 innings. He's gone 4 this year, once against Eastern Illinois on March 25th.
Right fielder Clay Jacobs.
But that's the only time he's gone over 2 innings. He's working efficiently so far. 2 up, 2 down to the bottom of the fifth as his Huskies trail Ball State 6-4. It's now Clay Jacobs. He's 2 for 2, couple of singles, 2 runs scored, and an RBI so far for the lefty. Jacobs shows bunt, pulls it back, and Cox steals in a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. I love that Clay Jacobs, even with 2 outs, isn't afraid to show bunt and then lay a bunt down too. The third baseman, Burr, is backing up behind the bag. 0-1 fastball, knee high for a strike, and it's 0-2. And we've seen Jacobs, even with 2 outs, and after the first strike of the count, is not afraid to lay down a bunt third base side. But now with the 2 strike count, not likely. Cox deals the 0-2. Breaking pitch, strike 3, belt high inside corner, and Cox with an efficient frame. 1, 2, 3, 2 strikeouts to be head of the 6th. Ball State 6, NIU 4 on the Cardinals Gainbridge Audio Network.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pride Mark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pride Mark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg Hubler.
Don't let your spring travel start with a spring breakdown. Get fixed quick at Greg Hubler's Quick Lane. We service all makes and models. And when you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Plus free tire rotations for the life of the tires you purchase. Visit Greg Hubler's Quick Lane today. Your one-stop shop for all vehicles. At the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pride Mark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pride Mark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
One thing about this Ball State defense is it's very versatile, and we're seeing that now with a bunch of defensive changes. Here in the top of the 6th is Ball State 6, NIU 4. Nick Kosofsky goes from first to second. Blake Beavis from left field back to first base. Corbin Griffin off the bench to left. And Owen Quinn on the mound as he kicks and deals the first pitch of the top of the 6th to Will Couchman, who's 0 for 2, swinging a miss, 0-1. Those are the 3 changes defensively. And out of the game is Hebner, who started at second base for the Cards. 0-1 pitch, punch foul in the net behind home, and it's 0-2. So Couchman, Burr, and Parcell, 7, 8, 9, due up here against Owen Quinn. Quinn threw a 1-2-3, 5th inning. Here's the 0-2. Up and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Quinn's 7 2/3 innings pitched over the last 3 outings entering today yielded just 1 earned run. 1-2 pitch, hard grounder towards second base. The backhand by Kosofsky throw, and Beavis holds on to the bag for a 4-3 putout. And that's what I mean by the defensive versatility. You go from Kosofsky playing at first to now going back to second, where he's played a lot this year, of course, and Beavis to first. Like, you may need a pitch or two to adjust, or a batter or two, or a ball and player or two to adjust, but that's just, yeah, it was a little bit tougher of a play, but Kosofsky and Beavis made it that much of a problem. Burr bats. He is seeing his second plate appearance. Walked and scored a run in the 4th inning. First pitch, ball up, 1 ball, no strikes. Go back to Quinn, though. Now an inning and a third today of scoreless baseball. You pair that in with the last 3 appearances, you're looking at 9 innings. His last 9 innings has given up 1 earned run and 3 total hits. Righty on righty, the 1-0 delivery. Pop foul, right field side out of play, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. That's why Quinn's been Friday starter with Keegan Johnson goes, and then Owen Quinn's right there. You want to go 1-2 with those 2 pitchers. Had to bring him in the 5th today, though. 1-1 pitch. Curveball for a strike on the outside corner, knee high. It's 1-2. Ball State 6, NIU 4 here in the top of the 6th inning. Nobody on base, 1 down, and a 1-2 count to Bird. Quinn sets. First base side, deals home the 1-2 pitch. Burr lifts one. Center field. Bayless races over to right center field as the wind pushes it that way. And Bayless calls everybody off for the chest high catch for out number 2. 5 up, 5 down for Owen Quinn out of the bullpen, and it's now Charlie Parcell,
Center fielder,
who's reached base
Charlie
safely
Parcell.
twice in the number 9 spot. Walk in the 3rd, and then a single and a run scored in the 4th. Also had a 2 RBI base hit. So Quinn trying to retire him for the first time today. Righty Quinn, lefty Parcell. Richter plays in at third base. First pitch fastball, just outside, 1-0. Outfield plays shallow with the wind blowing in from left center field. One-0 from Quinn. Right down the middle, 1-1. Quinn with the 1-1 pitch. Parcell checks the swing, holds up, but it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Get a check on Ball State softball. They're battling the top-ranked Miami Redhawks in the Mid-American Conference. It's a 4-3 Miami lead in the top of the 7th. 2-1, left field off the swing from Parcell. Corbin Griffin gives chase, and it's into the Ball State bullpen. 2 balls, 2 strikes. NIU here, only down by 2 to Ball State, but over there at softball, several hundred yards behind us. Miami had taken a 4-1 lead. Ball State put up 2 runs in the 4th inning to make it a 1-run game. 2-2, Quinn puts one for Parcell to foul to the backstop, but it stays 2-2. Bases are empty with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th for NIU. Trailing 6-4, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch from Quinn runs inside, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Quinn's gone 5 up, 5 down. Can he make it 6 for 6? Payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive left field. Griffin. Couple of quick steps to his left and makes the catch on a line drive.
In order as we go
3 up, 3 down, and 6 up. 6 down for Owen Quinn in his 2 innings out of the Ball State bullpen. Bottom of the 6th is next. Ball State 6. NIU 4 on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least 1 Mammoth from Mancino's.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
8-9-1 due up for Ball State in the home half of the 6th inning. The Cardinals holding a 6-4 lead over the NIU Huskies.
Left fielder Corbin Griffin.
Corbin Griffin bats for the first time today after entering in the top of the inning as a defensive replacement. He's in left field and batting in the 8th spot. Lefty Cox steals the first pitch off speed down and away to the lefty Griffin. 1 ball, no strikes. Cox went 3 up, 3 down, and struck out 2 in the bottom of the 6th. And a 1 ball, no strike changeup hits the turf. 2 balls, no strikes. Griffin off the bench, hitting .276 this year. 2-0 fastball right down the middle. It's a strike, 2-1. 28th appearance for Griffin. He has started at 21 games this year. 2-1 pitch, bender that Griffin swings through, and it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Cox working fast, 2-2 pitch, outside corner, Griffin pops one up, third base, foul territory. Burr over there to try and make a play, but it hits the dugout and it stays 2-2. Ball State scored 4 runs in the second off 5 base hits, 2 more in the third inning. Comfortable 6-0 lead, cruising on offense. And then NIU quickly scored 4 runs in the top of the 4th, and we're staying at 6-4 since. 2-2 pitch. Griffin waves and misses on the outside pitch. And out number 1 for Cox here in the bottom of the 6th. Well, Cox has faced 4 batters, has 3 strikeouts.
Center fielder Gavin Bayless.
It's Gavin Bayless, 1 for 2. Had a single in the first inning. Rather, checked out in the second inning. Closed righty stance against the lefty Cox. First pitch swinging, pops it up behind home, and it's out of play, 0-1. So both bullpens holding it down so far. Cox the 0-1 pitch to Bayless just off the outside corner on a fastball. It's 1-1. Both starters went 4 innings today. Johnson allowed 2 earned runs. Brower 6 earned runs. Cox has gone an inning and a third as Bayless grounds one hard to third. Burr fields across the body throw to first, and it's a 2-up, 2-down start in the home 6th. Cox has now got an inning and 2/3 with 3 strikeouts on only 19 pitches, while Quinn for Ball State's gone 2 innings, 29 pitches with 1 strikeout and no base runners. Back to the top for the Cardinals, it's Alex Richter. 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts, but was also hit by his team-leading 22nd pitch. Just insane stuff. Lefty on lefty, off-speed pitch, strike 1 on Richter. A 1 from Cox. Richter bounces one off of it, looks like his foot, and it's 0-2. So as efficient as Quinn has been through 2 innings with 29 pitches, Cox, inning and 2/3, only 21 pitches. Quiet Huskies bullpen. They'd prefer to keep it this way after Brower only went 4 innings with 6 earned runs given up. There's the 0-2. Richter lines it foul, third base side over everybody. Well, rather, this one actually hits the dugout and rolls back on the turf, so didn't go over everybody, just over Grego at the on-deck circle. Another 0-2 pitch to Richter. Down and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cox rocks back, delivers home the 1-2, and Richter reaches for it, rolls one toward first, foul. So Ball State team that's looking to begin MAC play 11-2. NIU is 3-9, and a win in game 1 of the series would go a long way for both of these teams. There's the 1-2 to Richter, and the turf down 2-2. And for Ball State's case, they're trying to keep pace with Kent State, who is also at a 10-2 MAC record. 2-2 from Cox. Richter checks his swing, holds up in time, and it's 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kent State's at Miami for a 3-game series. Richter pounds the 3-2 pitch foul into the NIU dugout. Looks like somebody caught the ball. Dugout happy about the play made. Richter battling those, staying alive. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cox deals, Richter pops. It's in foul territory, and it lands in the bleachers. An update from Oxford in that Kent State-Miami battle. Miami 5, Kent State 4 in the top of the 7th there. Which Miami is right there neck and neck with Ball State and Kent State at the top of the league. So it's a big series for every team involved. Here's another payoff pitch from Cox to Richter, and Richter spoils it foul left field line. Out of play. So Ball State, Kent State 10-2, Miami's 12-3. Bowling Green's 11-4 as the top 4 squads. A Miami win there makes this really interesting here this weekend. 3-2 pitch and a swing and a miss from Richter. Cox shows the emotion with the fist bump, and that's his 4th strikeout in 2 innings out of the bullpen. We go to the top of the 7th. Ball State holds a 6-4 lead against NIU from Shebeck Stadium on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Owen Quinn back out for his 3rd inning out of the Ball State bullpen as the Cardinals lead 6-4. To the top of the 7th we go. NIU's back to the top of its order as it's a righty-on-righty matchup. Owen Quinn throws a first pitch fastball just off the outer edge. 1 ball, no strikes to the leadoff man, Caden Kasabuki. He's reached twice so far today, hit by a pitch and a walk. Quinn from the stretch, first base side of the rubber, from the belt against the right-handed batter at the closed stance, and the 1-0 pitch just upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. Kasabuki trying to start this thing off and get the tying run to the plate for the Huskies. 2-0 pitch from Quinn. High again, 3 balls, no strikes. And the tying run would be Logan Gregorio, who's the team's best hitter and one of the best power bats in the MAC. Quinn looks into Arnold, 3 balls, no strikes. And Quinn sets. Long, deep breath on the 3-0. Rock and deliver. Fastball outside corner, knee high for a strike. 3-1. Coach Maloney said it in our pregame interview. He said NIU's got an offense that's potent. And the top 4 have proven that all year, but it's been the bottom 5 that have actually done the most damage. 3-1 pitch, crack toward right center field. Bayless giving chase. The speedster, center fielder racing over. This ball hits the turf and then bounces over the fence as Bayless and Jacobs both dove for it, and it is a double. Leadoff base hit for Kasabuki. And Ball State's Gavin Bayless is down and on his backside writhing in pain. Both Bayless and Jacobs went after it. And that wind is blowing out to where that ball was being pushed in right center field. And so attention being taken to Bayless out there. He's on the warning track in right center field, down on his side. And Coach Maloney's walking out with a few other people to see if Gavin Bayless is okay. We're in the top of the 7th. Huskies have a runner on base at second after the leadoff double by Kasabuki. Ball State 6, NIU 4, as Gavin Bayless being attended to in the outfield turf. The entire outfield's there. Grego's walking out there now as the leader at shortstop, and now Coach Maloney has made his way there. So we'll step aside and take a break, keep you updated on Gavin Bayless when we come back on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
Well, the staff running off the field for Ball State. Good sign as Bayless is staying in center field. Top 7, 6-4, Ball State in front of NIU, but the Huskies have a leadoff double from Caden Kasabuki. And now Logan Gregorio, who's 1 for 3 today, in the left-handed batter's box, representing the tying run against Owen Quinn. First pitch up, 1 ball, no strikes to Gregorio. Quinn sets, looks to second, deals the 1-0 pitch, and Gregorio drills one to right field. Jacobs looks up, he's racing, and he finds it in the corner. Catches it for the first out, and tagging from second to third is Kasabuki, and now 1 run 90 feet away to try and close this gap, but Gregorio gave it a jolt. And the wind's blowing in from center. That ball just went in there to that corner and died.
First baseman Gavin Baldwin.
I think on a normal day, we could be talking about a different play there. It's now Gavin Baldwin, who's 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts. Represents the tying run. Top 7, 6-4, Ball State still leads. Quinn, the high leg kick and delivery. First pitch breaking ball. The letters for a strike, 0-1. Righty-on-righty matchup as Quinn sets. Looks to third and rocks and delivers the 0-1 pitch. Baldwin swings through it, 0-2. The top of this order for NIU, we're talking about, it has been so deadly this year. Hasn't done the damage yet today. Ball State's trying to keep it in that lane. 0-2 to Baldwin. Well upstairs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Middle infield plays normal depth. Corners pretty close to normal as well with the runner at third base. 1-2 pitch. This one's off the end of the bat. Rolled foul from Baldwin, first base side. 77-mile-an-hour breaking ball from Quinn. It fooled Baldwin so bad that when his swing was going through, at the very end of it, the ball was able to connect with the bat to keep it fouled and have Baldwin stay at the dish. 1-2, check swing. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runner at third, 6-4. Cardinals lead here in the top of the 7th. Owen Quinn looking to get out of a jam here. Preserve the 2-run lead. The 2-2 pitch, inside corner, strike 3, freezes Baldwin. Owen Quinn, second strikeout out of the pen. What a pitch on the inside corner. It's now
Right fielder,
J.P. Gauthier, who's 0 for 3, strikeout, line out, fly out. A 13-game hitting streak on the line for Gauthier, who's 0 for 3. Righty on righty matchup. Quinn trying to go 3 strong, scoreless frames out of the Ball State bullpen. First pitch, changeup down and out, 1-0. Gauthier was 6 of 11 in the series against Ohio last weekend. And has an RBI in 5 of the last 6 games. Does not have one today, though. Man at third base, 1-0 pitch. Gauthier leaves it, it's down, 2-0. Ball State crowd doesn't like it. Two balls, no strikes to Gauthier. Grego and Osofsky up the middle, play deeper. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss from Gauthier. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the 2-1 from Quinn. Bounces in the turf. Arnold stops it. Great piece of catching there from Garrett Arnold. Holds the runner. Casso Bucky at third base after he hit a leadoff double. Gregorio flied out to right. Baldwin a strikeout. And Gauthier has a 3-1 count against Quinn. Ben Lloyd awaits on deck if Gauthier can reach base safely. Here's the 3-1. Check swing from Gauthier, rolls down the first base side, holds in time, and Gauthier reaches base on a walk with 2 outs. Ty runs aboard, go ahead now to the plate for NIU in the form of Ben Lloyd, who is 1 for 3.
Shortstop Ben Lloyd.
Had a single to start off that 4-run 4th inning for NIU. Came around to score. It's the only inning NIU scored, where Ball State had 4 in the second, 2 in the third. Righty Quinn against the lefty Lloyd. First pitch, hot shot, liner to Grego, who drops down to a knee and backhands it on a line for the final out.
1 hit for the Huskies, 2 runners.
NIU puts 2 runners on board, but Owen Quinn, solid as always, shuts the door. 3 scoreless frames for him out of the bullpen, and the Cardinals hold on to that 6-4 lead. Stretch time in Muncie as the Cardinals have a 6-4 advantage of the Cardinals Cambridge Audio Network.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesuites.hamptonin.com. At munciesuites.hamptonin.com.
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Ball State's bats trying to do anything against the relief pitcher Cox, who has gone 2 scoreless frames for NIU. Bottom 7, Ball State 6, NIU 4. And the switch hitting Dylan Grego flips over to the right side. He's 1 for 2 in this one with a walk and a single thus far. Cox deals, Grego shows bunt, yanks it back, and it's a pitch that floats well down and away. 1 ball, no strikes. The lefty Cox quickly onto the mound, delivers home the 1-0 pitch. Outside corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. 2 innings, 32 pitches, 4 strikeouts, no base runners allowed for Cox and this NIU bullpen. 1-1 to Grego. Changeup off the turf, 2-1. And for Quinn and Ball State's bullpen, 3 innings, 48 pitches, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and 11 batters faced. 2-1 fastball just paints the outer edge knee high for a strike, and it's 2-2. And that's after the starting pitchers in Johnson and Brower allowed 10 runs, with 8 of those earned. 2-2, Grego yanks it down the left field line. It's in for a base hit. Grego takes the hard turn around first base. He's into second, and he stands there with a leadoff double in the home 7th for Ball State. Second hit of the day for Dylan Grego. He's been on 3 of his 4 plate appearances, and the Cardinals looking for some insurance, and the middle of the order is up.
Second baseman Nick
That is the first base runner allowed by Cox out of the bullpen. And leave it to Dylan Grego to be the one to get that done. It's now Nick Kosofsky, who's 0 for 3 in this one, a couple of strikeouts. First pitch, rip, pop foul, right field side out of play. Teams later and runs batted in. Kosofsky has one waiting at second in the form of Dylan Grego. Cox looks over to Grego at second base. High leg kick, the 0-1 pitch. Kosofsky leaves the fastball high and tight. 1-1. Kent State Miami score still 5-4. Redhawks lead in the bottom of the 7th. Both of those the other top 3 teams in the league outside of Ball State. As Kosofsky puts a charge into the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, Parcell ranges back, makes the head-high catch. Grego tags from second, slides in safely to third. It is a productive first out off the bat of Nick Kosofsky. So with 1 out in the bottom of the 7th, Ball State leading 6-4. It's now Garrett Arnold who's 1 for 3. And a run scored in this game up to the batter's box.
Garrett Arnold.
NIU's defense going for broke here. They're pulling everybody in where the grass and the turf, or the grass and the dirt would meet. As the lefty Cox comes set, Arnold awaits the first pitch. Breaking ball stays outside. 1 ball, no strikes. One 1-0 pitch. Arnold leaves it alone, and this one drops low and out. 2-0. Well, both bullpens have people just walking around a little bit. See if anybody comes in at some point soon. 2-0 pitch. Arnold slaps one foul, third base line. It's 2 balls, 1 strike. Be really curious to see if Quinn comes out for a 4th inning out of Ball State's bullpen in the 8th. But first, can Cox get out of a mini jam here with Grego at third base? 2-1 count to Arnold. Arnold swings through the fastball high, and it's 2-2. Two-two pitch, low and inside. Great discipline there from Arnold. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Outfielders at normal depth with 1 down. Cox delivers home the payoff pitch, and Arnold swings through it. Cox with another strikeout. That is his 5th out of the bullpen. in 2 2/3. Blake Beavis now walks to the dish. And a Ball State 6-4 advantage here in the home seventh. 2 outs, and Grego stands at third. Lefty Cox against the righty Blake Beavis. First pitch rip, wave and a miss, 0-1. Leadoff double for Grego. Osofsky flied out, moved him over to third. A strikeout from Arnold. And now it's up to Blake Beavis to do something here with the runner in scoring position. And a 2-run Ball State lead. 0-1 pitch from Cox. Misses down, 1-1. A ball and a strike. Beavis rips one to center field. It's a base hit. Grego trots in to score from third, and Ball State adds to its lead. It's now 7-4 here in the seventh. Patience from Beavis took it right back up the middle. Cox gives up his first run out of the bullpen. And now Ty Davis, who's had a pretty good day, 2 for 3, a couple of singles and 2 runs scored, bats against Cox. 10 base hits today for Ball State. 8 of those are singles. First pitch to Davis, hits the outside corner, belt high for a strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Before that, Cox throws over to first. Back safely is Beavis. Upon further review, it looks like Grego's double is the only extra base hit, so 9 singles. 0-1 from Cox. Check swing from Davis. He holds in time. One hits the zone inside. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first is Beavis after the RBI single, and Davis waves and misses at the fastball. And Cox has his 6th strikeout in 3 innings from the pen.
Cardinals plate 1 on a
Ball
couple
State,
of hits.
1 base,
one runner left,
but 1 run scores on the Beavis RBI single. Top of the 8th we go, 7-4. Cardinals lead on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Livestream Services Step-In Caregiver program supports caregivers the way fans support the Lady Cards. If you step in to provide help or assistance to a friend, family member, or loved one, you're a caregiver. Livestream Services can help with support, transitions, education, and planning as you step into caregiving. Livestream Step-In Caregiver programs are a comprehensive way to educate and support family caregivers, care partners, and people with care needs. Visit our website at livestreaminc.org for more information and resources, as well as upcoming events in your area.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least 1 Mammoth from Mancino's.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
7-4 Ball State lead as we head to the top of the 8th inning as NIU still has to go up against Owen Quinn. 4th inning for Quinn out of the Ball State bullpen. He's gone 3 scoreless strong innings with 48 pitches.
DH Andrew Smart.
1 hit allowed, 2 strikeouts and 1 walk. Brings up Andrew Smart hitting in the 6th spot. He's 1 for 3 today, a single and a run scored. Righty on righty matchup here for Quinn and Smart, and a 3-run Ball State lead. First pitch, Smart grounds with a shortstop. Grego's there, fields and throws, and 1 pitch, 1 out for Owen Quinn in the 8th. That's why you can leave Quinn out there. I love this decision by Coach Maloney because it gives him the chance to continue to roll off a groove. And last inning, yes, had a little bit of trouble after a leadoff double, but quickly worked around it, left the man on base in scoring position. And now 1 pitch, 1 out. Will Couchman, 0 for 3 in the left-handed batter's box now against Quinn. Rock and delivery, first pitch. Couchman takes a strike inside the knees, 0-1. Thanks for spending your Friday afternoon, now turned evening, with us here from Muncie, Indiana at Sheepback Stadium. Quinn, the 0-1 count, and Couchman lofts one left field. Racing back is Gavin Bayless, and it is out number 2 on the chest high running catch. Two up, 2 down for Quinn.
Third baseman Ryan Burr.
So now Ryan Burr bats. He is 0 for 1 with a walk, run scored, and a flyout. Top 8, 7-4. Cardinals lead the Huskies. First game of a 3-game set. Saturday, Sunday, first pitch, each start 1 o'clock. Righty on righty. Quinn's first pitch. Burr takes it down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Well, with the way Quinn's being efficient, you can't blame the Huskies for attacking the first strike because that's been consistent from Quinn. It's frustrating when you can't get a hit in the Huskies' case, but 0-1 pitch, grounded to third base to Richter, off a hop. Richter backs up, throws, and retires. Burr, 3 up, 3 down for Owen Quinn. A clean inning for the reliever. Quinn's gone 4 shutout innings and didn't even throw 10 pitches in that 8th inning. 7-4, Cardinals lead. Home 8th, up next from Muncie on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
Find out why people prefer to buy from Greg.
Don't let your spring travel start with a spring breakdown. Get fixed quick at Greg Hubler's Quick Lane. We service all makes and models. And when you buy 3 tires, you get 1 free. Plus free tire rotations for the life of the tires you purchase. Visit Greg Hubler's Quick Lane today. Your one-stop shop for all vehicles. At the corner of Nebo and McGalliard in Muncie.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Ball State commanding a 7-4 lead as we head to the home 8th inning from Muncie, Indiana. Cardinals bat 7-8-9 against the NIU Huskies. Clay Jacobs, Corbin Griffin, and Gavin Bayless. First pitch to Clay Jacobs runs high and inside. 1 ball, no strikes as the new pitcher John Lyman checks in. 12th appearance out of the bullpen, 4.5 earned run average for the lefty in his junior season from Minneapolis, Minnesota. 1-0 pitch, dives down and outside, 2-0. Lyman's last appearance against Eastern Illinois, 2/3 innings, no runs, 1 hit given up, and struck out 2. Jacobs 2 for 3 in this one. Awaits the pitch, and this one runs low and away. Three-0 pitch from Lyman. Outside corner for a strike. Lyman's not given up an earned run in his last 4 appearances. 3-1 count to Jacobs, who shows bunt, pulls it back, and it is a leadoff walk for Clay Jacobs. Been on base 3 out of 4 plate appearances.
Center fielder John Colligan.
So John Colligan comes in to pinch hit. Hits in the place of Corbin Griffin, who hit for Hebner earlier in the game. And now Colligan shows bunt. This one runs in on the hands, and it's popped up in the net behind home. So Colligan avoids disaster. .231 hitter this year, 3 hits in 13 at-bats for Colligan. Right-handed pinch hitter against the lefty Lyman. No balls and a strike. Runner at first is Jacobs in a 7-4 Ball State lead in the home 8th inning. Colligan shows bunt, pulls it back, and it's high and outside, a ball and a strike. Four runs for the Cardinals in the second, 2 in the third. And the Huskies played at all 4 runs in the 4th. Ball State added 1 last inning in the 7th. Colligan's bunt on a 1-1 pitch popped up foul, third baseline, and the count moves to 1-2. Second baseman Couchman toward the bag. At third baseman Burr still pulled in with even with the bag. 1-2 pitch. Colligan grounds one foul, third baseline. Toss over to first base to keep an eye on Jacobs, who is back safely. Jacobs does have a stolen base today as well. 14 on the year, top 5 in the conference. And another throw to first. Jacobs back safely. Ball 2 strikes, nobody out. Bottom 8, 7-4. Cardinals lead the Huskies. Jacobs a leadoff walk. Lyman delivers the 1-2 pitch, and Colligan watches it go by, up and away, 2-2. Sent at the chest from the stretch, 2-2 pitch. Jacobs takes off, and Colligan lines it foul over top the first base dugout. Do it again at 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Colligan awaits in the righty box. The lefty lineman throws 2-2 pitch inside corner, knee high for strike 3. Brings up Gavin Bayless.
Left fielder Gavin Bayless.
Moved over to left field last inning, and it is 1 for 3 in this game. Singled in the second inning, batting in the 9th spot. Third baseman Burr plays in. Jacobs with the big lead at first base. Lyman delivers first pitch up and out. 1-0 to Bayless. One ball, no strikes. Bayless lifts it foul first base side. A ball and a strike. Taking another look at that Kent State Miami score. Still 5-4. Redhawks lead in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's the 1-1. Jacobs takes off. Bayless floats one to right field. This one drops down for a base hit. Over to third races Jacobs and the 2 speedsters for Ball State on the base paths at the corners with 1 down. And Ball State looking to add on to the 7-4 lead in the home 8th. Second hit for Bayless today. And now it's Alex Richter, who is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts and a hit by pitch. And Coach Peacock running out to talk with the infield, and Lyman, the lefty reliever, with 1 down. Bowling Green's also in action today in Mid-American Conference play. That's a top 4 team in the conference as of right now. That score actually just went final. Western Michigan took down Bowling Green 6-1. So that puts Bowling Green at 11-5. Eastern Michigan also lost to drop to 8-8. They've lost 5 straight games after starting the MAC slate at 8-3. So this is a big one for Ball State. Try and win this game. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Richter shows bunt, pulls it back, and it is 1 ball, no strikes. Here in the home 8th, Ball State 7, NIU 4. 1 down, runners at the corners. Richter steps back in the left-handed batter's box against the lefty lineman. Delivers the 1-0 pitch outside in the right-handed batter's box, 2-0. Richter has the pop, tied for the team lead with 8 home runs. Lyman comes set. 2 ball, no strike pitch to Richter, who leaves it alone, down and away. 3 balls, no strikes, with Dylan Grego looming on deck. NIU does not want to have to use a 4th arm in this game here in game 1 of the 3-game series. Counting on Lyman to get out of this. 3-0 pitch. Richter shows bunt. Rips it back, but it's a strike anyway on the inside corner. 3-1. Lyman throws to first base. Bayless easily back in time. Corner infielders at first, holding on Bayless, and then at third, Burr's playing in. Up the middle, they're playing a double play depth to try and get out of this inning. Cardinals lead by 3. 3-1 pitch to Richter, down and out. He's on base for the 2nd time today. Base is now loaded for the ever-dangerous Dylan Grego. Jacobs at third, Bayless goes to 2nd. Grego, who's now 2 for 3. Walk, single, and double. Hits from the right side with the bases loaded, and the Cardinals leading 7-4 with 1 down in the home 8th. Lyman the lefty, the righty Grego. First pitch runs inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Bucky, the catcher, now walks out to talk with Lyman. NIU is going to have 9-1-2 up in the ninth inning with Parcell, Kasabaki, and Gregorio. But they've got to get out of this bases loaded jam. Bottom 8, 7-4 Cardinals in front. Bases loaded with 1 out and a 1-0 count on Grego. Lyman comes set, chest high, checks the bases, deals home the 1-0 pitch. Grego rips one foul, right field out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch to Grego, wave and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Grego slowly walks to the batter's box with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Lyman comes set, checks the runner at first, deals home. Gregor pounds one foul, first base side. And this one into the parking lot. We stay at 1-2. Osofsky on deck. Corners pulled in. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Grego. Rips it up the middle. It's fielded by the shortstop Lloyd. To Couchman is second for 1, back to first, and it's a double play. 6-4-3 to get out of it in the 8th. Ball State leaves 2 runners on base. The double play ball by Lyman holds this at 7-4. Top of the 9th upcoming. We'll see who Ball State throws on the hill. Is Owen Quinn going for his 5th inning, or is somebody else set to enter? We'll find out as the Cardinals are 3 outs away from an 11-2 Mid-American Conference record on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
American Pest Pros is the official pest control partner of Ball State Athletics. We protect your home or business and guarantee year-round protection from insects and pests. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. Our pest control program is the safest and most effective in the industry. Even if you tried a different service and it didn't work, we'll fix your problem, guaranteed, or your money back. Visit AmericanPestPros.com. That's AmericanPestPros.com. And don't forget to ask about our Ball State special.
Ball State fans, who needs batteries? Your locally owned Battery Masters have batteries for cars, boats, golf carts, cell phones, watches, key fobs, pay-per-go toys for kids, and more. Bring your rechargeable batteries back to life for drills, shavers, dustbusters, and more. All Ball State fans receive a free battery checkup. Just mention Charlie Cardinal. Battery Masters is conveniently located on the corner of Walnut and Centennial, next to Mini Trista. Check us out online at batterymasters.com. Go Cards!
Whether you're getting ready for the big game or getting ready for the workday, you always want to start with confidence. Cintas has the essential products and services to help businesses provide a clean, safe environment for their employees and customers. With routine restocking of essential cleaning, hygiene, and safety supplies, on-site cleaning, professional uniform laundering, and testing and inspection of fire equipment and systems. Give everyone the confidence they need to start their day. Visit Cintas.com and get ready for the workday.
Owen Quinn is tasked with the final 3 outs of this game as he's already gone 4 scoreless frames out of the Ball State bullpen. 7-4 Cardinals lead over the NIU Huskies here from Shebeck Stadium. Owen Quinn has never pitched more than 4 innings in a game in his career. He's done it this season, but never more than that number 4. First pitch up and out to Charlie Parcell, who's 1 for 2, walking a single so far today with a run scored. Righty Quinn against the lefty Parcell. Quinn comes set, Richter at third base, even with the bag. Parcell leaves the 1-0 pitch up, but it's 2-0. Quinn went 4 innings last appearance against Eastern Michigan with just 1 hit allowed in 44 total pitches. First 4 innings today that he's pitched 53 pitches. And a 2-0 count against Parcell. Deals down and away. Fastball runs out. 3-0. Ball State's bullpen doesn't have anybody throwing. There are a couple of players standing in the bullpen, presumably waiting to warm up if need be, but nobody throwing. Quinn, the 3-0 pitch to Parcell. This one nabs the inside corner for a strike, 3-1. I mean, 4 innings, 53 pitches. That is ultra efficient. Why not trot him out for a 5th inning to see if he can get this thing finished? Quinn's 3-1 pitch. Parcell leaves it again. This one also paints the inside corner for strike 2. Full count. The 53 pitches entering this inning are the most he's thrown in a game this year. Payoff pitch. Inside corner, Parcell pops it up. Foul territory, Arnold gives it a look. And this one over the press box behind home. Stays full. Casabucchi's on deck. Gregorio's in the hole, and Baldwin if anybody reaches base. 7-4, Ball State leads, top of the 9th. Nobody on, nobody out. Full count pitch from Quinn, and Parcell stays alive again with the ground ball foul first base side. Johnson went the first 4 innings, 95 pitches, 4 runs allowed, 2 of those earned, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. And now Quinn has gone the last 4+ innings. 3-2 pitch again. Parcell whacks one to right field. Jacobs looks up, turns, and he watches it fly out of here. Charlie Parcell was biding his time at a full count home run for Parcell. That is the 4th home run for Parcell, the sophomore. Just battled and battled and battled. Give it to Owen Quinn, who was down in the count 3-0, to fight back to 3-2, but Parcell just battling it out. Casabucchi's now up, had a double in his last at bat. Hit by a pitch and a walk so far today, too. 7-5 ball game here in the top of the 9th. Righty on righty matchup. Quinn's first pitch floats in the outer half for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch down the middle, 0-2. NIU's first run here with the Parcell home run since the 4 runs in the 4th inning. No balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out. Quinn sets and deals. The 0-2 pitch just outside and down, 1-2. And up 3 solo home runs, not going to burn you badly in Ball State's case, but got a little breathing room. There's the 1-2 from Quinn. Swinging a foul ball to the backstop. Ball State 4 runs in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 1 in the 7th. 7 runs, 11 hits, 1 error for the Cards, and then for the Huskies, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Quinn rocks back, fires home the 1-2 pitch. Outside corner, freezes up. Casabucchi, strike 3. Third strikeout for Quinn.
Left fielder Logan Gregorio.
Logan Gregorio to the batter's box, who's 1 for 4 in this one. Had a double in his first at-bat and did reach on an error in the 4th. Righty Quinn against the lefty Gregorio. First pitch, off speed, outside corner for a strike, 0-1. So Colligan's in center field, Bayless in left and Jacobs in right. With Beavis, Sosofsky, Grego, Richter right to left in the infield with Arnold catching. Some changes from the start of the game. 0-1 pitch, Gregorio pops it foul third base side, and Quinn with the advantage, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball right back up the middle. Hasofsky dives and knocks the ball down, but it's still a base hit for Gregorio. No throw from Hasofsky, but what an effort just to even get to that ball. And now the tying runs at the dish with Gavin Baldwin. 3 strikeouts today and a flyout.
First baseman Gavin Baldwin.
But Baldwin, second on the team with 11 home runs and 36 runs driven in. Can Quinn win this battle with one down in the top of the 9th, 7-5. Ball State clinging to a 2-run lead. NIU with 1 run here, though, and the tying run at the plate. First pitch off speed down, 1-0. And now head coach Rich Maloney walking out to the mound and points to the bullpen. Preview Ball State's next pitcher. We saw Garrett Harker warming up. See if he is the one called out of the bullpen. The day is done for Owen Quinn. 4 1/3 innings pitched. Most of his collegiate career is charged with the runner at first base with Gregorio. And now Gavin Baldwin has a 1-0 count against Ball State's new pitcher. That is next when we come back on the Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network.
So just how big is the Mammoth Pizza at Mancino's? How about a big 24-inch round pizza loaded with all of your favorite toppings? Made to order just for you when you call 287-1300. The perfect size for the big game, the next game, or any event that demands not only the best, but the biggest pizza you can order. And Mancino's is ready anytime. Call, wait 10 to 15 minutes, then head to Mancino's for pickup. Man, is it good. When a large pizza isn't enough, you need at least one Mammoth from Mancino's.
Standards. High standards. That's what sets teams apart. It's also what sets us apart at Pridemark Construction. We're not alone in holding our standards high. Ball State University is among those who do. That's why we're proud to sponsor the Ball State Athlete of the Week. High standards in everyday performance is everything in sport, as well as business. Join us in our pursuit of excellence. Join Pridemark Construction for your next building project and in our support of Ball State University's Athlete of the Week.
Behind every strong hip and knee. Behind every strong shoulder.
Good catch.
Behind every strong team is our highly skilled team of experts in orthopedics. IU Health is the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of Ball State Athletics, and we're here to keep you moving. From acute injuries to chronic pain and conditions, go where the athletes go. Walk-in appointments for new injuries are available Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can always schedule a same-day or next-day appointment and wait from the comfort of your home. Visit iuhealth.org/MuncieOrtho to learn more.
The Hampton Inn of Muncie is the official partner of Ball State Athletics. Ask about our Ball State special, available to all Cardinal fans. The Hampton Inn is one of Muncie's finest hotels. Come enjoy our free breakfast, free Wi-Fi, and fresh Hampton beds waiting for you. Less than a mile away from Ball State campus. Don't forget to ask about our Ball State special. Search Hampton Inn of Muncie online at munciesweets.hamptoninn.com. At munciesweets.hamptoninn.com.
Today we have 2 very special guests on our program, introducing Lem and Lime.
Hello.
For Starry Lemon Lime Soda.
Thanks for having us.
What is Starry Lemon Lime Soda?
It's a crisp, clear burst of lemon lime flavor, and it's caffeine-free.
Between us, one of you must be a little more important to Starry than the other. Who is it?
We're both important.
So it could just as easily be Starry Lime Lemon Soda.
No, that doesn't sound right.
Oh, I like it.
So you saying hip-hop could be hop-hip?
Works for me.
Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Starry hits different.
Kroger always gives you savings and rewards on top of our lower-than-low prices. And when you download the Kroger app, you can enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. So you can always save big every day with our savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
Garrett Harker on the mound for Ball State, trying to close this thing out at the top of the 9th inning. 7-5, Ball State in front of NIU. And Harker's first pitch fastball at 93 is a strike to Gavin Baldwin. 1 ball, 1 strike as Owen Quinn exits with 4 1/3 innings in his back pocket. His longest start, or rather his longest appearance of his collegiate career. 1-1 pitch coming from Harker. And this one dives down and away. 2 balls and a strike to Baldwin. Official line on Quinn, 4 1/3, 69 pitches, 3 hits given up, just the 1 run off of the Parcell homer. 3 strikeouts and a walk. Tying runs at the plate with Baldwin. 2-1 pitch from Harker. Slides in there for a strikeout or half. 2-2. Harker with a 4.56 ERA. 3-1 record. This is 14th appearance, all out of the Ball State bullpen. And looking for his 6th save on the season. 25 2/3 innings pitched. 2-2 from Harker inside to Baldwin, and it's full. In the 25 2/3, Harker 31 strikeouts, 8 walks. Opponent's batting .273 on him. Big spot, 1 down, 1 on base at first. Tying run, Baldwin at the plate. Here's the payoff from Harker inside, and that is ball 4. Patience at the plate from Baldwin, and he's on after the single from Gregorio. And it's now Gauthier, the cleanup man, who is searching for his first base hit, 0 for 3. Walked in the 7th inning as we see a pinch runner on at first base. Jalen House, the freshman outfielder from Downers Grove, checks in at first. So Gauthier's 13-game hitting streak is on the line, but more importantly, he represents the go-ahead run in the top of the 9th for the Huskies, who trail 7-5. Harker trying to slam the door shut and get a series opening win for Ball State. Righty on righty matchup. Harker's first pitch, Gauthier waves and misses. No balls, 1 strike. Harker's last appearance as he deals home the 0-1 pitch. Arnold slides, stops it in the left-handed batter's box, and both runners stay at first and second. Harker's last appearance, 2 1/3, 2 hits, no runs with 2 strikeouts, and no walks against Eastern Michigan on the road. Helped him pick up the win. Now trying to clock a save for the first time since March 7th. 1-1 pitch fouled off, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Five saves in his first 6 appearances for Harker. None since. 1 ball, 2 strike count with 1 down. Harker comes set at the belt. First base side of the rubber, kicks and deals. 1-2 fastball, outside corner, rings up Gauthier. Strike 3 for out number 2. Huge pitch from Harker, and it's now up to Ben Lloyd to try and keep this game going for NIU. But for Ball State's Harker, 1 out away from save number 6. Top of the 9th, Ball State 7, NIU 5. Runners at first and second as Ben Lloyd's 1 for 4 day slides in the left-handed batter's box. Harker, the righty, deals first pitch. Fastball up 1-0. Ball State aiming for an 11-2 Mid-American Conference record. 1-0 pitch. Harker's curveball in for a strike at the knees, outside corner, 1-1. And Kent State lost to Miami, so Ball State can hold sole possession of first place in the MAC. At the end of the day, they hold on to this 2-run lead. 1 ball, 1 strike. Harker looks to second base, steals home to Lloyd, and this one just off the outside corner, and it's 2-1. Gregorio at second after a single. Baldwin's at first from a walk. Two balls and a strike. Harker comes set. Ground ball to second base. Sosofsky fields, shuffles and throws to first, and that does it. 4-3 put out. Garrett Harker with his 6th save of the year, and Ball State wins it 7-5 over NIU in the series opener. The go-ahead run was standing in the batter's box in the form of Ben Lloyd, but Ball State's Garrett Harker comes in, slams the door shut, with a strikeout and a ground out force to finish this one off at a 7-5 victory. So Harker with the save today. The win to Owen Quinn, who goes 4 1/3 innings of one-run baseball. Keegan Johnson started today with 4 innings, 2 earned runs, 4 strikeouts, 3 walks.
Ball State 7, Northern
Quinn
Illinois
picks up the
5.
win.
Game 2 of the series.
This
is
one
part of the spring
offensively,
showcase
Ball
tomorrow.
State had
First pitch here at Shebeck. 1 o'clock.
4 players with multiple hits today. Beavis and Jacobs each had an RBI. Also, Hebner had 3 runs driven in today. Bayless had 2 RBIs as well. And that's how the Cardinals offense scored the 7 runs. 4 in the second inning, 2 in the third, and 1 more in the 7th. 4 runs for the Huskies in the 4th and 1 in the 9th. They made a comeback bid, but Garrett Harker slams the door shut, and Ball State victorious 7-5. Cardinals are in sole possession of first place in the Mid-American Conference standings with the Kent State loss at the hands of the Miami Redhawks. Ball State's 11-2. NIU falls to 3-10 in the Mid-American Conference and 12-20 overall. Ball State has 24 wins this season and only 11 losses. Those are the most wins of any MAC team as well. Ball State wins at 7-5 here from Shebeck Stadium. We'll have first pitch tomorrow, 1 o'clock, right here on the Ball State Gamebridge Audio Network, and pregame starts at 12:45. We'll talk with head coach Rich Maloney, break down his starting pitcher, Jacob Hartleb and company, and talk about this first game's win as well. 12:45 pregame, 1 o'clock, first pitch tomorrow. Hope you join us for some Saturday afternoon baseball from Muncie, Indiana. Cardinals defeat the Huskies of NIU 7-5. This has been a presentation of the Ball State Cardinals Gamebridge Audio Network. Have a great night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.